Hi everyone, it's Nisha. So today I wanted to talk to you about my favorite winter perfume right now. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you can only wear this perfume in winter, but that's what I am wearing right now. So the first one is Tom Ford Bitter Peach. I've had this one for quite a while. It was a present from my husband. And this is so different. I think this fragrance is like Marmite. You know, some people absolutely love it, some people hate it. Tom Ford makes very different fragrances. I mean, there is a lot of his that I can't stand. But I remember sampling this on my hand all that time ago. And when I first smelled it, I thought, yes, I like it. But then I went off shopping and I kept smelling my hand, and as the time went by, I liked it more and more. So I absolutely love this fragrance. So in here, in top notes, you have peach, blood orange, cardamom and heliotrope. Then in the middle notes, you have rum, cognac and jasmine. And then in a base, patchouli, vanilla, tonka bean, like vanilla and tonka bean, anything with that I love, sandalwood and vetiver. I don't feel like this is very bitter. To me, it smells more like a powdery rose. Also, I can smell the booze in it. It's quite boozy, you know, the cognac and the rum. And it's slightly spicy. I sometimes even think that it's a bit, maybe masculine is not the word, but you know, Tom Ford's fragrance is supposed to be unisex. So the other day I smelt it just from the bottle and I thought, this actually now reminds me of something. And do you know what it reminds me of? Gucci Rush. Do you remember Gucci Rush, the one in rectangular red big bottle? I used to love Gucci Rush. And I feel like this has very similar scent to it. If you've had Gucci Rush, you spray that and you let it settle and dry down, you will know what I mean. So I went and looked at the notes of Gucci Rush, and they do share some notes, like the peach. Peach is the first one in Gucci Rush as well. Vanilla, vetiver, jasmine and patchouli. So they share those notes, and I definitely can smell that. Now, I don't think I love it enough that I would spend my own money on it, but it was a present, so I'm really happy to have it in my collection. The thing with me is, you know, like some people have a signature scent and wear it for years and just love it. I'm not like that. I like so many different smells, so many different notes, and I get quickly bored. I couldn't wear the same perfume every day for a month, for example. So as much as I love it, I don't think I would repurchase it straight after I finish that one. Maybe in a year or two I would. This is always sold out, so I presume that people do really love it. So go and smell it, but like I said, go away and wait for it to dry down and see how you feel about it. Second fragrance is Narciso Rodriguez Musc Noir Rose. This, I think, only came out in 2022. You have to like Musc to like Narciso's perfume, because this is like his signature note. There is Musc in everyone, and there is more or less, depends which one you buy. But this is so gorgeous. Actually, I would say that when it comes to Narciso Rodriguez, I think this one is the least musky. So if you are not a fan of Musc, you might still like this one. So this one has plum, pink pepper and bergamot in the top notes. Then you have mask, obviously, rose, although I can't smell the rose really. Maybe just like a whiff. And then vanilla, patchouli and suede leather. The opening is quite juicy. You can definitely like smell juicy plum. It's a bit sweet, it's a bit powdery. And when it dries down, you can then smell the mask and it becomes more powdery and more musky. But you can still smell the flowers in it as well. It's just right. It's not too heavy, it's not too powdery. It has a bit of sweetness in it and a bit of tartness from that plum. I wouldn't say the plum is sweet in here, but it's not too tart. I don't like sour tart perfume at all. The only thing is, I feel that this doesn't last on me as long as, for example, Pure Mask from Narciso. So I feel like it's very flirtatious, very sexy, not overpowering. And I would say that this is probably appropriate for like autumn, winter. I don't know if I would wear it in a summer, maybe on a night out, but to me this is like a autumn cold weather scent. So that was Narciso Rodriguez Musc Noir Rose, or Musc Rose Noir. People say a different way, but on the bottle it says Musc Noir Rose. The next one is YSL Libre Intense. I'm talking about the Intense. I've talked to you about it. These made to my 2022 favorites. This is my second bottle. First I got the 30ml because, like I said, I never know if I get bored with perfume. I loved it, I used it up, and I got another 30ml because, again, I feel this to me is sort of night out or winter, autumn fragrance. So this is quite heavy on lavender, but don't think of lavender like your grandma used to wear lavender. I need to spray it somewhere else. Oh. So you've got lavender, mandarin and bergamot in top notes, then mid notes you've got lavender again, orange blossom, jasmine, orchid, and in base Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean and vetiver. The opening is quite strong. You can definitely smell lavender, and I can smell a bit of the orange blossom and the jasmine. And then when it dries down, and then this beautiful warm vanilla and tonka bean comes through. I told you in those favorites videos that this takes me on a journey. It just develops throughout the day, and it lasts all day. On me, this lasts all day. I can smell it if I sit in the evening. I absolutely love it. It's sexy, it's elegant, it's sophisticated, warm. I just love it. This is, like I said, it was my winner in 2022. So if you can, go and smell that and see what you think. And the last two are two of the Kayali fragrances. They are only little because I've only just started discovering the Kayali fragrances. Kayali is done by Mona Katan, who is Huda's sister. So it's like a, I suppose Kayali comes under Huda Beauty. These are such interesting fragrances. So I started off with the Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 23 and Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. And I'm in love straight away. Also because you can layer those fragrances. I layer these two and I'm in love. So let's do the Sweet Diamond pink pepper first. So in here you have pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, royal lily in top notes. In mid notes you have Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchid, magnolia, and in a base sandalwood, amber, patchouli and musk. I love this. I can definitely smell the pink pepper and the saffron. So this one to me smells slightly Middle Eastern because it has those spices like saffron. I can smell a bit of the rose and then all the warmth from amber and musk coming through. So this is very warm, very comforting, and I love that sort of thing in a winter, although I think they would be very nice in the summer as well. I obviously haven't tried it in the summer because the temperature can affect how the perfume smells on you. So in the summer maybe this could be too cloying and too sweet, but we will see. I obviously got it not long ago, so I wouldn't know. It's like a rose vanilla with a bit of spice. So I can smell the rose, I can smell the vanilla, and I can smell that saffron a bit. Absolutely love it. And then the next one is Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. So this one, cocoa not as in cacao, as in coconut. So let's put it here. I don't spray them, you know, on those paper testers because I cannot smell the real scent on those testers. I have to spray it on my body to know what I really think about it. So this one has coconut milk in top notes, pear blossom, honeysuckle and Italian lemon. I can say I can smell the lemon. Then in mid notes, tuberose, jasmine, sambac, gardenia. Then in base, bourbon, vanilla, sandalwood, musk and patchouli. So this is sweet again, but with a bit more white florals. Not like the other one has rose. This one has that honeysuckle and pear blossom, jasmine, so white florals. It's a bit more powdery because it doesn't have saffron, it doesn't have that spice in it. I smell more vanilla than coconut because if it was more coconutty, that would be quite nice for the summer. It would be more tropical. But again, beautiful, warm, sweet vanilla. And when you put them two together, it's just magic. So I am quite excited about discovering more of the Kayali fragrances. I think the next one I want to get is Vanilla 28, I think. But I wonder how different, I haven't checked the notes on that one, how different it will be to these ones because both of them to me are quite vanillish. So, but I think I want to try them all. I might actually get, you know, they do like a sample box that you get. I don't think you get all the fragrances, but the main ones. I don't know if there is a 10 in there or something like that, but this is always sold out, so it's very difficult to get it. But anyway, so these are my favorite and most used right now in autumn and winter fragrances. Although Tom Ford I wore in the summer as well. So again, I'm not saying that you can only use these in the winter, but that's what I'm using right now, and it's winter. With all these fragrances, I smell good enough to eat. Please let me know in comments if you have any of these fragrances, what you think about them, which one is your favorite, or let me know what fragrance is your favorite to wear in winter. So if I don't have it, I can go and try it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.